Okay, this part of the video is to demonstrate how to use the Excel spreadsheet to practice problems that you may be facing on the final exam. So what I want to do first is to demonstrate how you would put in the transfer function that you will then look at the graph. The graph is pushed out of the way right now because I don't want you to focus on that. But how you would enter the transfer function into the spreadsheet so that you can then look at the graph and see if you can identify what the transfer function is. Okay, so you see in the Mathematica file over here that the transfer function I'm going to put in is 1 divided by 1 plus s times 10 plus s. So we come back over here. These columns that are called zeros, there are two of them here. Those are numerator terms. In this particular case, I don't have any of them, so I'm going to delete those columns completely. So delete and delete. The constant that's in the numerator is 1, so I'm going to change that to a 1. It's the red numbers that you should be changing, nothing else. Otherwise, you'll just mess up this Excel spreadsheet. The poles columns are the denominator terms, and so it's assumed that they're always s plus something. That's the form that they have. So if you have 20 plus 2s, you're going to want to factor out the 2. But anyway, the poles, I have 2 poles. There are 2 terms in there. One of them is s plus 1. So I'm going to tuck that in here, s plus 1. And the other one is an s plus 10. So I'm going to put a 10 here. So this is 2 poles. One is at s plus 1 and the other one's at s plus 10. And then I don't have 3. I'm going to delete this guy. So we'll delete him. All right. So that would be these columns A through E are the transfer function that you would see over here. Now suppose I wanted to add a pole. So I'll change the transfer function to say an s plus 30. So now that's my transfer function. Let's make the numerator term 100. So there's my transfer function. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to click there. I'm going to make the constant 100. The poles are equal to a 1, a 10. And now I want to add a pole. So I'm going to select the E and I'm going to insert. Okay, so right here, and I'm going to copy this column and insert it right here. Paste. Okay, so now that I have it pasted, then all I do is I change it to what I want it to be. So in this case, that's a 30. So this is the transfer function of 100 divided by s plus 1, s plus 10, and s plus 30. So that's how you would enter. Now, once you've deleted all of the zeros, you're going to have to close the Excel spreadsheet and reopen it. So I'm going to, what you want to do is make sure that you don't save it, or else, be able to download it other times. So I'm going to come in and just reopen it. Maybe I'm going to reopen it. Let's close this one. Don't save. And reopen this one. Okay, so we're back. So now I have some zeros. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a 0 in my transfer function. So I'm going to put something in the numerator, s plus 5 in the numerator, and we'll just have 2 denominator guys. So that's the transfer function I want. So I'm going to enter that one in here. So what I do is I come over here and I say, okay, the constant is equal to 100. The first 0 is at s plus 5, the only 0, s plus 5. The next guy is gone, so I'm going to just highlight him and then delete that column. The poles, I have 2, so I'm going to get rid of one of them. Doesn't matter which one you delete. And so the pole is going to be s plus 1, and the other one is s plus 10. Right, so that is the transfer function that you see in the Excel spreadsheet. So that's how you enter these transfer functions in here. The next video is going to demonstrate how you will look at the Bode plot and identify what the transfer function is. Okay.